Okay, man, I think we are live, and I think that those notifications have gone out. I'm going to go ahead and share this over in Destiny's chat. A little promotion, if you will. Okay, and crypto's in a really good place, man. You want to buy some Matic at 72 cents? You'll be beating me where I got it at 74 cents. It's down to 72. There you go. There you go. There's your opportunity. Sarakana. I like to say that with my shades on. I got my doggy here. He's chilling. Took a little drive through the beautiful parts of northern Orlando this morning. And in my neighborhood, as I leave and come back in, I've noticed one of the mailboxes down the street looks like a car backed into it, or a truck. It looks like hit it, and it was this big, beautiful arched mailbox. It was huge, man. It was a big brick mailbox, and somebody must have backed into it and knocked the whole thing. I mean, it wasn't just knocked over. It was just crumbled into a pile of bricks with a mailbox in it. And I was like, what the heck happened here? Right? Well, the last week or two, somebody's been up there, this younger guy, maybe around my age, I don't know. He'd been out there working and building a mailbox, putting the mailbox back just like it was, man. Every day I'd drive by and be like, damn, he's doing a great job, you know? You guys scared of me this morning? Nobody says hello? Is the chat not working? Can anybody just chat? Let me know if the chat's working at least. How long I've been live for? 2.5 minutes. Not a single hello, not a hi, not a yo, not a first from Billy Valentine, nothing. Can you guys not say hello in the chat? Or is the chat not working? I guess I should refresh the chat, huh? I'll give you 1 more minute, and then I'm going to refresh the chat. Actually, scratch that. I'm just going to refresh the chat. I have a feeling it's not working. All right, I've refreshed the chat. Can you guys give it a try? Give it a spin. Let's kick the tires. Take it around the block a few times. Let's just see. Hey, there we go.
Hey, Nay, looking studly.
Thank you. Thank you. It must be the hair. Good hair job today, huh? Like the hair job? I did that myself. So, this ties into the title of the show, right? I've been actually admiring the work, the brick work that this guy's been doing. And today I came by and looked at it. He was there. And I was driving slow, and I noticed he's finished it. It looks great.
Sean the Orca guy. You nailed it, Nay.
And the last time I drove by there, I had the weirdest urge to stop and tell the guy that he was doing a great job, But I had my stereo on my car, and it was like boom, boom, and he kind of looked up at me, and I didn't know if he looked up at me for what reason. I was like, oh, maybe he doesn't like that kind of music or whatever, so I just kind of kept rolling on by, More on that later. Anyway, today I was rolling by and I rolled my window down, and he saw that I rolled my window down, and he was like, hey, and I was like, man, you've done a great job on the mailbox. I just wanted to call and say that. He's like, thank you. He's like, what's Crush Studios? Because it says it on my truck. Him and I start talking. Long story short, I've now been invited to an open mic that goes on every other Wednesday right here by my house that I didn't even know. He turns out to be a country musician. And really nice guy. And he had heard of my old band. He even said, did you used to be in a band called Crush? And I was like, yeah. He's like, I seen you, man. You guys were good. I was like, thank you. He's like, yeah, you should come hit up our open mic night, man. We'd love to have you, blah, blah, blah. It was really cool, man. Anyway, just because I just decided to give a random compliment to a random person, it opened up all of these doors and windows. And what I'm trying to tell you guys is, hey, let's do a little experiment. Let's do a little homework assignment. Just sometime today when you're out and about and you see something that impresses you, somebody's doing, somebody did something nice for somebody, somebody looks good, somebody took time, maybe they got a nice car.
Good karma.
Maybe they're, who knows? Whatever it is. But just try to go out there and find a random person today and give them a random compliment.
Are you back in Cali or still in Florida? Haven't seen your show in a while.
Dude, Bill, I go live every day. So if you're not seeing my show, you're not following. You should really follow me across. Facebook is really not a good place. I don't know if those notifications go out on Facebook. But you're probably not following over there. But if you go to YouTube, man, you can follow me and you'll get a notification on your YouTube. Or you go to Twitch, or you can go to Rumble, or you can go to Kick. So many different places. You'll get notified. But if you haven't seen my show in a while, you might not be getting those notifications. So try to get those turned on. I've been living here in Florida for a year and a half, at least. I've completely moved out of California. So I'm here now. This is my new home. And this is where the show will be broadcast from now on. No plans to go back to California, ever. I'm actually pretty angry with that state and some of the people there. There's some people there I don't even want to see right now. I'm sure I'll get over it eventually. But maybe at one point we can get into that story. That'll be interesting. But, remember I'd said more on the studio and the music stuff later. The guy turns out he's a musician too. He's a country musician. And he was very interested in the fact that I looked like I had a recording studio. And I explained to him that I'd sold it a long time ago and I was no longer in that business. But the fact that he saw the studios thing on the truck, it would just set up a light bulb in his head, But anyway, I want all of you that hear my voice today to go out of your way to find a random stranger, someone you've never seen before in your entire life. Don't go to your kid and say, hey, you did a great job at school today. That doesn't count. I mean, find a random person who you don't know, who doesn't know you, and just give them a nice compliment. Right? And you know what else that does? People kind of have this chip on their shoulder. They go around and they think someone's out to fuck with them. Surprise them and let them know that there still are nice humans out there. That's all. That's all this is. That's all it is. It's not so that you can have good karma and good things will come your way. It's not about that at all. It's about you do something random, nice for somebody, and it gives them a better outlook on humanity. That's what this is about. This isn't about, something coming back to help you. So do that, please. Do it with no intentions. Do it with no suspicions or no preconceived notions about what you should get out of the interaction. Just do it. And maybe if you do it once today, maybe you can do it again tomorrow. Maybe you can do it to 2 people or 3 people, and that shit catches on, man. Make somebody feel good. A random person for no reason at all. Just give them a random compliment.
Dabs 4 days.
It ain't about you.
This is oddly coincidental. I complimented a complete strand today on their shirt and their truck. His company logo was wicked and it was all over his shirt and truck. Totally made his morning.
And that makes you feel good, doesn't it?
The Orca guy. Cheerfully and heartfelt.
Right on, Sean. See, it's not about us. It makes you feel good, and that's good, but that's not why we're doing it. We're doing it because we want other people to feel good, and that makes you feel even better. So give it a try. That's all I'm saying. Go do some homework. Give it a try. It'll only take you 5 seconds, and who knows? The person that you pick out might actually have something really interesting to add to your morning. It made me feel good, and I think it'll make you feel good too. I see someone just left, so I'm assuming that they're running off to go find that random person. I applaud you. Go do it. Come back and let me know how it went, number 9. Come back, number 9. Let me know how it went. All right, so let's move on to the next thing. There are a few things, aren't there? If you are looking for crypto, now's a good time to buy. Just saying. Now's a great time. The market dropped.
Dabs 4 days. Speaking of which, we'll always love that shirt, Nay.
Thank you. You want to get some Bitcoin? Perfect time to do it. You want to get some Ethereum? Great time to do it. You want to get some Harmony One? Great time to do it. You want to get some Matic? Great time to do it. You want to get some Cardano? It's only going to go up 2 cents, but it's down 2 cents. Great time to do it. I'm here to tell you, this is the low, and you should consider buying during this time. Okay? Yesterday was low. This is even lower. So anybody looking to invest their money, put their money somewhere where it'll bring back a return, you should consider that. Remember, there are fees involved, and that's going to eat into your profits. Okay? That's all I really want to say about that. Not going to get into crypto today. Unless I start buying it, which I don't think I will. Watched a lot of Destiny yesterday. That was fun. Watched a little bit of his panel that he had, but it was just girls with their boobs out. It was just so lame. That is just so not something that I'm interested in, you know. I don't want to be sexually stimulated all day. I don't understand people who find that to be the type of content that you watch when you're not jerking off to porn, you know? I don't get it. Maybe one of y'all can explain it to me. I'd love to hear from you. Also, it's sad that a lot of those girls feel like that's how they have to get your attention, with their boob cleavage. And can I just tell all of you, you should really turn away from that shit when you see someone doing it. It's a cry for help. It's a scream for attention. And if you don't give them the attention, they'll learn and they will change. They'll find out that the merits of their personality, what they have to offer as far as a narrative or their opinion on whatever, might be more valuable than looking at a line between their two swelling boob mountains on their chest. Which, come on, guys. Really? I mean, for me, that's a strike. If I'm making a panel like that and you're a girl that wants your boobs hanging out, I'm like, I don't want you on my panel because I want people to take this a little bit more seriously than what you obviously take yourself at. You don't even take yourself seriously. Why would I have you on a panel to talk to other people? Hey, Enoch!
That brings in more views on the podcast. It's stupid, but hey, I dice.
You do digress. It's okay. You're right. You're right. And, you know, sex sells, but at the same time, your lack of class is showing. You know, your hunger, your greed for clicks is showing, and it's pathetic, man. It really is pathetic. I mean, I hate the fact that I have to make short videos, and let me tell you something. I got up to 1,423 views. They capped me. As soon as they saw that I was getting attention, they pulled my video down. So it only got to 1,423, so I don't even think I'm going to pursue the short videos now. Because I kind of had to sell myself out to do it, and at the same time, it's like not even worth it, man. 1,400 views, 5 comments, what, to sell myself out? Ah, God, man. I want clicks, I want views, but I don't want to do it by selling myself out. And this one doesn't even look like it's going to work. You know, it was just like I said, when I saw it yesterday, I think it was a fluke. You know, I slipped past the algorithm somehow by some miracle. Don't tell me how. Dabs for days over on the Kick. I love to see that. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for showing up on Kick. Okay, we've got this going on right here. Got a nice dab we're setting up. We're setting up a nice dab. My torch is broken, so I might have to go to the store and buy another one. Unless I want to just use it like this forever. I like that clicking thing. The whole clicking thing was like part of my process. Part of my getting high process. Click, 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 floom. Yeah, we're getting high now. Woo! Oh, good. I'm glad you're not going to leave me to go for a hike. Good, good, good. Excellent. Welcome back. Okay, let's see where our time is at. Oh, perfect. So at 15:30 into this show, I'm hitting this dab. We're hitting it hard. I've told you before, and I'll tell you again, now's a great time to buy crypto. Just so you see, it's all down. That's your buy signal, guys, when you see that crypto is down like this. That's your buy signal. I'm working on that zoom, that face zoom thing. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Enoch. Dabs for days. Sean the Orca guy. Dabs for days. Over everybody that's in all of the chats. Cheers to all of you. And whether you're chatting with me or not, just if you're in the chat and you can see me. Cheers.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420. Cheers son, cheers everyone.
Dabs for days, baby. We got dabs for days. What? People see this and they don't even know what they're looking at. They don't even know what they're looking at. Because no one has even seen that much dabs before. You know?
Dabs 4 days. 4 days.
I've seen pictures. I'm sweating profusely after that dab. I know I say it, but I want you to see it. It's so hard to show sometimes. Oh, there you go. Dab shine. I got me a dab shine going. That's the shining. That's the shining.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420. Wow. First dab of the day, son.
Woo. Dude, I'm so hot right up here in the roots of my hair. Bro, since I cut my hair and I scrub my scalp with my fingertips, my hair's all grown back. I got my widow's peak back, man. I'm like a goddamn Graham Elwood. Look at me. Look at that. You know, this is your front line right here, and all your soldiers are up here. They're ready for battle. Once these soldiers are all used up, it's time to just get rid of the whole goddamn thing and shave bald. But right now, man, we're winning the battle, baby. So it was, keeping my hair pulled back in a ponytail was no good. Wearing baseball hats and whatever was no good. But having short hair and being able to scrub that area with my fingertips every time I shampoo, and I do shampoo now because I got short hair. It works. It works. Remember, I used to not use shampoo, but I do now. And it's mostly so I can scrub my scalp with my fingertips. Hard. So, that's your hairline advice for the morning. What else are we going to talk about? I saw a bumper sticker today from this old lady.
Hey guys.
Hey Hoot and Howl. I saw this bumper sticker from this old lady.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420. Hold her on strong, yeah bro, no more ponytail for me, I got a bob cut, hahaha.
Oh, good job. It's hot. It's too hot for long hair. With long, thick, curly hair, but I've seen what your hair looks like, bro, and it's got to be hot as hell, especially in Texas. So, the bumper sticker said, Florida loves Governor DeSantis, or Florida loves Ron DeSantis. And I so had the desire to cut her off in traffic. I didn't do it. Or just pull in front of her and slam on my brakes. You know? But I didn't. But I have a visceral reaction to Ron DeSantis. What can I say? It's a physical reaction. What does the word visceral mean? What's the definition? I might be wrong there. Violent? Deep inward feelings rather than to the intellect. Yeah, anger, rage. I have visceral feeling. Oh, that's a good word. That's exactly how I feel about Ron DeSantis. I hear his name and I want to vomit on him, just like the people he was torturing were doing. I want to vomit on him too. I'm jealous of them, actually. I wish I could vomit all over fucking Ron DeSantis. So people have vomited, projectile vomited, much on Governor Ron DeSantis, literally to show them how much they hate the man. That's a fact. That's a fact. And at the time, he was wearing all white. And this would happen more than once. Neat, huh? They fucking marked him so all the other prisoners knew what a fucking piece of shit he was. But they knew. Everybody knew. Like to hear from more of those prisoners. You know? I have a feeling we will be hearing more from more people as Ron DeSantis gets more popular. Because there's a lot of people around the world that are saying, wow, you know, once you get to know Ron DeSantis, I didn't know. And they're all saying, once I got to know what he was about and the kind of laws he's passed, I realized what a fucking little Adolf Hitler that fucking schmuck is. Right? What a piece of human garbage. So, you know, I saw that. Out on the road today, I saw a deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. A little voice inside my head so you could cut them off or slam on your brakes and make them get them back. I thought I knew who Ron was. What did I know? Those people vomited on him. They couldn't just let him go, but that's some good shit right there. That is some good podcasting content. You will not get that ever on any other podcast ever. You will never, until right now, you have never heard anybody take Don Henley's Boys of Summer, which is quite applicable to this specific case, and make it into a song about people vomiting on Ron DeSantis. That is an internet first. That is an internet first. And you saw it here on my show because you're watching Nays Garden. There's only a handful of you here, and I want you to know how lucky you are. I want you to know how intelligent you are for consuming this content, because this is the gold that I provide to you on a constant basis. You know, I'm actually believing that some of you could actually be taking me seriously there. I'm just hoping you're not. I was like, dude, out there might be someone who's like, yeah, nay, yeah, no. It's a joke. But at the same time, it's a fact, isn't it? No one has ever taken Boys of Summer from Don Henley and sung about Ron DeSantis getting vomited on by the people he was torturing in Guantanamo Bay. No one's ever done it before. It's a first. It's true. It is a first.
All the amenities.
All the amenities. All the amenities. All of the amenities. All the amenities. What else? So there's Ron DeSantis. my freezer repair guy today said to me, he said, when Ron DeSantis went after Disney, he's like, I think that was a huge mistake. I was like, when Ron DeSantis went after anybody, I mean, it wasn't his job to go after people. He's a governor. He attacks this people. He attacks those people. He attacks that group of people. He attacks that high school student. He literally just attacks. He's like Donald Trump. It's all I'm a counterpuncher. Bullshit. All you do is go around and attack people, man. You're not a fucking counterpuncher. Fascists
Enoch
for president.
Yubizlin 420. Ron DeSantis.
What's on the menu for fucking president? Fascists. So we were watching shocking videos this morning on TV, my girlfriend and I. And I was thinking to myself, this is just like the garbage on the internet. This is now television is. Have you guys noticed this? The television's emulating the internet now. I don't know if you guys notice this. You might not watch TV anymore at all. Welcome home. If you don't welcome her home, she'll be in a bad mood. I was in the middle of a thought, but you interrupted me, and now I forgot what I was going to say. That's okay. I forgive you. I forgot what I was saying. Anybody? Was anybody paying attention? Oh man, this guy's sicked a dog. Did you guys see this? This guy sicked a dog, this cop, on a guy that had his hands up. Have you guys seen this? And we're all like, the dude was standing with his hands up, and he was not near anybody. He was posing a
Internet become like TV.
He wasn't posing a threat to anybody. Oh, how the internet's become like TV. Right. We were talking about shocking videos. My girlfriend and I had ABC on this morning. Right? And ABC had, and we've been doing this on the internet for years. We've been showing you videos that we react to. These fucking morons tried to capitalize on reaction videos. Dude, everybody does that shit. We've always done it. People always pull up other videos on YouTube and react to them. You didn't fucking invent that shit. So, in fact, there have been opinion pieces on the news years before the internet where they would play a piece of audio or video and someone in the news would react to what was there. So, don't act like you made that up. You didn't make any of that up. Television, for one thing, have you guys heard of Luma? The underarm deodorant? You guys probably have. It's an underarm deodorant. It lasts 72 hours. It's this woman, and she talks about her butt crack, right? Everybody's seen that, right? Luma. Her advertisement on television was intentionally filmed in portrait mode from a cell phone. Why? Because they're trying to make you feel like you're still on the internet. Don't run away. Oh, you don't have to pull up your cell phone. We got that feeling for you right here on TV. It didn't stop with that. There are plenty of other examples where I'm watching like a commercial the other day, and they tried to make it look like a podcast. And they tried different things, and they were running things on the screen like podcasts that had, images on screen like I do, or chat, right, or whatever. And they had all of these things to make it look like a podcast. It was a television commercial. It was a static. It was a non-interactive, I should say, pre-recorded television commercial to make your brain think you are still on the internet, or don't run away. We can satisfy your internet urge with this thing that kind of looks just like the internet for you, right here on TV, in the comfort of your own TV. Don't switch over to the internet. Here we are. They're using it because when Joe Rogan got his $100 million contract or whatever, everyone realized they had a market they were missing out on. And if they had a platform that wasn't on the internet, they had to kind of make it seem like it was there. It was on the internet. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do what we've been doing on the internet for years. I'm going to show you a video and I'm going to react to it. Now, I don't like these short little videos. But this is what these little videos get you to do. They get you to react really quickly and then move on. And if I ask you, name a bunch of short little videos that you've seen, it's going to be really hard for you. Here, watch this. Like, here's a good one. Tell me the last 3 short videos that you just watched. See if you can remember the last 3. Let alone the last 1.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420. Right, bro, it's been done before.
Right.
These lil kooks. How dare they?
Dude, none of them ran up to help, man. None of these police officers ran. Oh my God! Dude, they all just stood there and they didn't pull the dog off. Bro, that's shocking as hell. They walked up. Look at them walking up. Okay. All those pigs need to be fired. Every single pig that didn't run up there and grab that German Shepherd off of that man, they need to be fired, okay? They failed to do their job, which is protect and serve. There was a human being on the ground, a defenseless human being attacked by their German Shepherd, and they walked up while that dog was chewing on his leg. Bro, this is the first time I've seen this video.
MR Truth Seeker 1776. He was unarmed and 23 years old.
This is the first time I've seen that video. They blurred it out on TV, so I couldn't see what happened. I didn't realize that was the situation. His hands were exposed. These police all had their guns up on him. They should have put their guns in their holsters and run up and help get the dog away. So, every single one of those pigs
Enoch YU Beaslin
needs to be
420. Just capitalizing on others' people ideas. Bunch of lame brain non-thinkers, son.
They don't even show the whole video. They don't show you the whole video. So, he's got his hands on the suspect, not his dog. Do you see this? Let me make this bigger for you. Look. This guy... See the dog? Nobody's touching the dog, everybody. That's all you need to know about this video. The dog is completely free to do what the dog has been trained to do, which is attack and kill a human being. I used to own a canine dog. You guys might not know that about me. But I used to own an actual canine trained German Shepherd. And you know what? That dog bit all of my friends, dude. There was no untraining it. Once they go there, they don't come back. You know, that dog is a programmed machine, okay? They've used the Pavlov.
I thought the K9 was for finding drugs or chasing bad guys, not for attacking compliant citizens.
No, not if you're a pig. No, that's exactly what canines are for. If you're a pig, look, none of those pigs did anything is my point. What's crazy is to watch them walk up. The two pigs that are already there with the suspect, they're got their hands on the suspect. Why introduce the dog into that situation at all? The man had surrendered. He had his hands up. All you need to know is that nobody tried to pull that dog off of that man. Look, this is the man with his hands up. Okay? There's no doubt that that man had his hands up and was surrendering. Hands are up. See, they're not show. It's so funny they don't show. So the dog, I'm assuming, has already attacked the man at this point. I'm assuming at this point because they skip over something right here. They skip over, the dog is being introduced to him, you know, and now all of a sudden the dog has run up to this other police officer and now he's on his knees. And they're not showing anything in the first encounter. And I don't know why. Right? Now the dog runs back to him while he's on his knees. And nobody is subduing the dog. And now the dog... They cut this part out. They don't want us to see the dog bite the guy because the dog obviously bit. They're cutting out all the parts. This is psychotic. But they're cutting out all the parts where the dog bites the guy and you can see it. Obviously. This is no way to show the public video footage of what really happened. Look, the dog is still not being restrained by anybody at this point. Look, the dog's tail is out. There's nobody behind the dog pulling on the dog. Meanwhile, these other pigs, they're all walking up. This guy needs to be fired. This guy needs to be fired. That guy needs to be fired. This guy needs to be fired. And the person who's on the body cam needs to be fired. All of them need to be fired. Okay, for being a bunch of fucking pussies. They're not even pigs, man. They don't deserve to be. Look, dog is still completely free to bite this man, so there's no telling what this dog has done to this guy. Attacks him in a very vulnerable place around his ankle.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420. Shitty K9 unit, throw them all in the
Dude,
trash, bro.
you guys, a dog bite is so fucking painful. Right here. The dog is completely unrestrained. No, look, this guy's just there. He's like, got his hands on, dude. Police standing around. I'm not. Look at me. Look at that. I got my hands on my knees. Oh, look at that situation right there. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do right there. And the guy with the fucking camera on. While this is going on. While a dog is literally making a meal out of this man's foot. Look at that. And shaking it back and forth. Bites down again. Oh, look, the camera turns away. How convenient. Oh, yeah, that's convenient. So whatever just happened there, we don't know. And at this point, they...
Enoch YU Beaslin 420. All it woulda took was one word from the oink oink to the dog.
I don't know, man. I don't understand why they all just stood around and didn't grab the dog. They just... Look at this guy right here. Oh, somebody need to come over here and do something. Oh, there's a fellow human being over here being attacked by a dog. I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm an idiot. So this guy got pulled over because he had a missing left mud flap. Can you believe that?
He pulled over and got out of the truck. According to officials, Rose called 911 himself before exiting the truck and raising his hands.
Come to me! You don't want bit! Come to me, man!
That's when state police say
Dude.
a local Circleville, Ohio officer...
Dude, they pulled him over for a missing mud flap and they scream at him like that? What is going on, man? What's going on with our police today?
Ryan Speakman deployed his canine, which ran toward authorities before Speakman appeared to command the dog to specifically attack Rose. One state trooper walks away with her hands to her face, while the state trooper who initially warned not to use the dog asks,
Was that not loud enough?
You said 3 or 4 more of the time.
Police provided first aid to Rose, who was handcuffed.
Just let a dog bite me.
Authorities say Rose was
Joel
treated at a
Froggy.
local hospital and
Not
charged
notified.
with failure to comply with
Hey,
order
Joel.
or signal of police officer.
Join more.
The Columbus NAACP
Hey, Joel,
was
join more of my
Enoch YU
fucking
Beaslin
channels, bro.
420.
on civil rights
Are you
activists
kidding me,
in the
bro?
1960s.
You know he just
And she
robbed a
believes
jewelry store.
This would not have happened if the driver was white.
That an officer would unleash a dog on a black man that had his hands in the air and was on his knees. We were
For being pulled over for a mud flap missing from the back of his truck, guys. That was his crime. That's why he was so treated so dangerously. Because he's one of those dangerous, only half a mud flap on his truck driving truck drivers, man. Those guys are bad. That's a gang thing. They're driving around with only one mud flap. Dude, that's a gang thing, bro.
were mortified by that behavior.
We should all be
The
mortified.
Columbus Dispatch quotes an area
The unarmed black man.
Get the dog off of me!
In this edited body cam video released by the Ohio State Highway Patrol, the 23-year-old cries out as officers move in. State police say the disturbing July 4th incident outside Columbus, Ohio, came after an attempted traffic stop, with Rose driving this semi-truck missing a left rear mud flap. Troopers chased Rose for nearly half an hour, repeatedly trying to deflate his tires before he finally pulled over and got out of the truck.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Okay, so they were all pissed off that they had to chase him for a half hour. Still, you don't sick a dog on something like that. But what the fuck did he not pull over for, man? That's fucked up. I didn't know that part. It's a good thing I played it with the sound on. We got the whole story. It doesn't excuse them. They all need to be fired. Okay, so he ran from you for a half hour. Oh well, fuck you. Some of these guys are on meth. Get the fuck over it. And he doesn't deserve to be bitten by a dog. For whatever his transgressions were, your royal highnesses. I think I've had enough of that one. That's crazy, huh? You guys heard they passed that bill in Israel? Let's see if anybody's talking about that. So they got Israel passes law to limit Supreme Court power. You know, in our country, that would be a good thing.
We are on the road that leads actually from the Supreme Court down to the Israeli parliament. That's why you see all these protesters flowing and back and forth behind us. They kind of are milling about this whole governmental campus, and they say that they will be here for as long as possible. Now, the protesters down by the Israeli parliament, they are forming human chains. They are being pushed back by Israeli police using water cannons. They say that they are trying to protect democracy, protect the Israeli parliament from this legislation. Now, what this legislation will do, it's one aspect of this massive judicial overhaul package that Benjamin Netanyahu's government has been trying to push through for months. But this specific legislation would strip away the Supreme Court's ability to stop government actions that the Supreme Court deems unreasonable. Now, proponents of this law say that it's necessary, that the Supreme Court overreaches, that there needs to be balance. But opponents of this, these protesters here, that this will give the government unfettered access to essentially do what they want. Because, guys, the Supreme Court here is essentially the only check on government power because of the parliamentary system and how it's set up. Adding to all of this drama right now, as these votes are expected to take place within the next few hours or so, is that the Prime Minister himself, Benjamin Netanyahu, has had his own major health issues over the weekend. He had essentially an emergency procedure to install a pacemaker after a heart monitor indicated a problem. He literally came straight from the...
Mom, Netanyahu had a heart problem, had to go to the hospital.
Hospital essentially to the Israeli parliament for these votes. That is the situation here right now, and he is indicating that he and his government will continue forward with these votes despite these protests, despite the thousands of Israeli military reservists who have said they will not heed the call to serve if this legislation passes. That causes major questions about Israel's military preparedness. It's obviously been a very tense time in this region, but they are pushing forward this even after President Biden once again weighing in, the second time in a week, calling on Israeli leaders. He's saying it doesn't make sense for Israeli leaders to rush this. He says in a statement, the focus should be on pulling people together and finding a consensus. But we just heard from the former Prime Minister Yair Lapid, who's now opposition leader. He was speaking to the media in the Israeli parliament saying that consensus compromise talks so far have failed. The time is running out. The clock is ticking. These votes will be taking place. But even if these votes pass and the government has the votes to do so, they do have the majority. This will likely face an immediate challenge. And where will this be challenged, guys? In the Israeli Supreme Court. So the Supreme Court could be ruling on its own positions on whether it can declare something unreasonable. And if the government doesn't listen to that, then there could be a huge other political crisis here.
Oh my God, dude. Can you believe it? It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. So, I think that you guys want some crypto. You should consider getting some today. All right, I can't tell you that enough. What's that? Oh, I took her home. Yeah.
Andrew Hay. Hi, Nay.
Hey, Andrew, how's it going, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, I tell you guys, if you wanted to buy some crypto now, it'd probably be a great time to do it.
Andrew
If
Hay.
you like buying the bottom.
I'm doing well.
If you like buying the bottom, I'm just saying, guys. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Harmony One, Matic, Cardano, or whatever it is you're into, the market is down low. It's perfect time, man, if you want to acquire. Even if you just want to pick up a little something, I recommend you do it. Just wanted to make sure I said that plenty of times on the show. So there's no confusion. There's plenty of people watching. I just wanted all you guys to know I told you this was a good time. Okay? Matic is at 72 cents. Harmony One is at 11.59. Ethereum's at 18.42. Man, it was at 18.88 earlier today. So, Cardano is down to 30 cents. Bitcoin is down to 29,000. This is your time, guys. All right, if you're looking. All right, okay. My conscience is clear. So, you guys take care, and I will see you on the next show. Okay. Hope you had fun for the almost an hour. Almost an hour. Do you guys deserve a full hour? You guys think you deserve a full hour? Because you're being so active in my chat, you know. You're keeping me riveted with all the comments.
Andrew, hey. No.
Right, Andrew. I might. Oh, there's a hawk. There's a hawk right over here, sitting on the tangerine tree cage. That might be it right there, actually. The angle that the camera's looking at it at, maybe not. Having a hard time. Wait, no, it would be right here, probably behind this moss. Is that moss? That's not moss. It's like glare or something. The hawk is like, it's out there. The hawk is there, out there, somewhere. Put my face right near it. Doesn't work. I tried. Trying to auto zoom it in. Anyway, it's coming over here. Look at that hawk, dude. It's beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know what you guys are looking at. But if I were to adjust the brightness down, because this thing looks like it's going to fly down into the yard, you'd see it better, but it's just chilling for the longest time. There it is, right there. Boom, got it. Right there. So very nice. It's still there. Okay. That's a hawk. It's looking around. It might fly out into the yard. If it sees a mole on the ground, it's looking for moles right now. That's what it's doing. It will pull them right up out of the ground. My arm is a gimbal. My arm is a gimbal. Gimbals are cool, man. He just turned his head all the way around backwards and looked behind him. That was funny.
Winnet Muncha. Is that a chupacabra?
Hawks must be related to owls. Hawks must be like day owls. He's doing stuff.
Winnet Muncha.
He's
Oh, it's a hawk.
going.
That's beautiful.
He's going through his feathers right now.
Winnet Muncha. Feed him hemp seeds. They love them.
Really? Hawks love hemp seeds? That's the first time I've
Winnet
ever heard
Muncha.
that one.
I went fishing with hemp seeds and they worked.
All right, there you go. There's the hawk. Zoomed way in for you. And we'll put it over here so if it takes off, hopefully we'll see where it lands. If it finds itself a mole, you know, we want to see that shit happen. He's looking off to the left. Now he's looking off to the right. There he goes. Nice, dude. We captured it, bro. He gobbled that mole so fast. Look at him. Gulped it down. Dude, you got to see the whole thing, man. That was worth waiting for. Back to the perch. Where's he going? He's low. Oh, he's got a new perch. He's got a new perch. He's perching. Why you perching? Why you perching, little percher? Perching all day. Perching around. Check it out, yo. We got crazy hawk action going on. That's pretty fun. That's awesome, actually. Content, baby.
Hoot in hell. Stayed for the hour and got the hawk can.
Yeah, we're watching a hawk eat
Hoot in
moles.
Cam.
Watching a hawk eat moles out of my yard right now. Live. was that? Oh, we lost connection for a second. Dude. I'm gonna buy me some crypto, guys. I was trying to just beating around the bush with you guys because I was just kind of hoping, you know, to make that point, but before it starts recovering too much, man, I'm gonna pick some up.
Lil_Ghosty. Emote 37230 police. Lil_Ghosty. Emote 37230 police. Lil_Ghosty. Emote 37230 police.
You're funny.
Lil_Ghosty. BBC. Lil_Ghosty. Come shot.
Peflau.
Lil_Ghosty. JK. Lil_Ghosty. F.
So we just picked up some Bitcoin. And, you know, I wouldn't mind getting more Harmony. I really want some Matic. You know, I'm really looking at that Matic right now. XRP wouldn't be bad either, depending on where XRP is, but I really want to concentrate more on Matic, I think. And Ethereum wouldn't be bad either. Right now it's at 1846, it's on its way back up. God damn, they screw you on Ethereum, dude. Big time. Big time screw you on Ethereum. Whatever. I'm just getting a little. Hopefully. Alright, so they're saying Matic's at 73 cents. Fuckers. So I bought some Matic, and I bought some Bitcoin, and I bought some Ethereum, and I think I'm gonna get some Harmony too, if it's possible. Okay. What was I saying? Where do I like to get that at? Dude, my fingerprint sensor works on my phone now, and I'm so fucking happy. Oh my god. Harmony 1 is what I'm saying. Dude, I got Harmony. As far as I'm concerned, it's money in the bank for me. So that's all I can do is to just show you that I'm doing it, and you guys can see. You know, then in a year from now, and 2 years from now, we're still doing this. You guys don't feel like you were misled or anything. You know, I didn't do it secretively. You know, and say whatever, blah blah blah. There goes the hawk. Let's see where they're going. Oop, and he's down. Oh, yep, he's got it. He's definitely got a mole. There's 2 hawks now, guys. There's 2 hawks working the mole yard. We're gonna have lots of hawk action today. You know, once again, my conscience is clear. I show you how I'm doing it. You have every opportunity to do this yourselves. I've given you plenty of information. So there should be nothing stopping you. You know, look at this as an opportunity. And, you know, I can only hope that, wow, it looks like I'm losing my stuff here. We're starting to, the Matrix is matrixing away on me. So, you know, I get from the lack of responses in the chat and whatever that people aren't really into it, and that's cool. Maybe one day one of you will say, dude, that day you were buying all that crypto, I bought crypto too, and I made a lot of money just like you did. That would make me really happy. So, that's all I can do is set that example and show you that I just did it. I literally just did, guys. So, we'll see what the market does. See if I called the bottom or not, right? It just seems very low to me right now, man. We're almost at the end of a 24 hours of low. Almost. Another 6 hours. It'll be past. But I got to go. So, love you guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'd love to hear from more of you, you know, in the chat. Just random chats would be great. Whatever. But there's nothing on the Rumble. One person was on the Kick. So there's nobody here. I'm going. All right. Take care, guys. Enjoy your days. I'll see you I'm at Nave's Garden Show on Threads. It's the app you downloaded on your phones. Threads. Check it out. All right. Go do it now. All right. Bye. I'm Nays Garden Show when you go there. Look me up.